the spirit they brought here that day. That was the spirit young people like John Lewis brought to that day. That was the spirit that they carried with them like a torch back to their cities and their neighborhoods. That steady flame of conscience and courage sustained them through the campaigns to come. Boycotts, voter registration drives, smaller marches far from the spotlight. Through the loss of 4 little girls in Birmingham, the carnage that is Britain, the agony of Dallas, California, Memphis. Through setbacks, heartbreaks, gnawing doubt, a flame of justice lit. Never died. Because they kept marching, America changed. Because they marched, the Civil Rights Law was passed. Because they marched, a voting rights law was signed. Because they marched, doors of opportunity and education swung open so their daughters and sons could finally imagine a life for themselves beyond washing somebody else's laundry or shining somebody else's shoes. Because they marched, city councils changed, and state legislatures changed, and Congress changed, and yes, eventually the White House changed. Because they marched, America became more free and more fair. Not just for African Americans, but for women and Latinos, Asians and Native Americans, for Catholics, Jews and Muslims, for gays, for Americans with disability. America changed for you and for me. And the entire world drew strength from that example. Whether the young people who watched from the other side of an iron curtain and would eventually tear down that wall. Or the young people inside South Africa who would eventually end the scourge of apartheid. Those are the victories they won. With iron wills and hope in their hearts. That is the transformation that they wrought. Each step of their well-worn shoes. That's the debt that I and millions of Americans owe those maids, those laborers, those porters, those secretaries, folks who could have run a company maybe if they'd ever had a chance. Those white students who put themselves in harm's way even though they didn't have to. Those Japanese Americans who were called their own internment. Those Jewish Americans who had survived the Holocaust. People who could have given up and given in, but kept on keeping on, knowing that weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. On the battlefield of justice, men and women without rank or wealth or title or fame liberate us all in ways that our children now take for granted. As people of all colors and creeds live together, learn together, walk together, fight alongside one another, and love one another. Judge one another by the content of our character, this greatest nation on earth. To dismiss the magnitude of this progress, to suggest, as some sometimes do, that little has changed. Dishonor is the courage, the sacrifice of those who paid the price of hardship those days. Cheney, Andrew Goodman, Michael Schwerner, Martin Luther King Jr., they did not die in vain. Their victory was great. But we would dishonor those heroes as well. To suggest that the work of this nation is somehow complete. The arc of the moral universe may bend towards justice, but it doesn't bend on its own. To secure the gains this country has made requires constant vigilance, not complacency. Whether by challenging those who erect new barriers to the vote, or ensuring that the scales of justice work equally for all and the criminal justice system is not simply a pipeline from underfunded schools to overcrowded jails, it requires vigilance. And we'll suffer the occasional setback. But we will bring these fights. This country has changed too much. People of goodwill, regardless of party, are too plentiful for those with ill will to change history's currents. In some ways, though, the securing of civil rights, voting rights, the eradication of legalized discrimination, the very significance of these victories may have obscured the second goal of March. The men and women who gathered 50 years ago were not there in search of some abstract idea. They were there seeking jobs as well as justice. Not just the absence of oppression, but the presence of economic opportunity. What does it profit a man, Dr. King would ask, to sit at an integrated lunch counter if he can't afford the meal? This idea that one's liberty is linked to one's livelihood, that the pursuit of happiness requires the dignity of work, the skills to find work, decent pay, some measure of material security, this idea was not new. Lincoln himself understood the Declaration of Independence in such terms, as a promise that in due time the weight should be lifted from the shoulders of all men, and that all should have an equal chance. Dr. King explained that the goals of African Americans are identical to working people of all races. Decent wages, fair working conditions, livable housing, old age security, health and welfare measures, conditions in which families can grow, have education for their children, and respect in the community. King was described as being the dream of every American. It's what's lured dissensions, new arrivals to our shores. And it's along this second dimension, the economic opportunity, the chance through honest toil to advance one's station in life. The goals of 50 years ago have fallen most short. Yes, there have been examples of success within Black America that would have been unimaginable a half-century ago. It's already been noted, Black unemployment has remained almost twice as high as white employment. Latino unemployment close behind. The gap in wealth between races has not lessened, it's grown. many communities across this country, in cities and suburbs and rural hamlets. The shadow of poverty casts a pall over our youth. Their lives are horrors of substandard schools with diminished prospects.